Take two. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your main man, Larry L. Boogie Braggs, and welcome to the Old Soul Club. I'm here with my main man. Y'all know him. What's up, Pope of Soul, Mr. Phil Redmond? What's up, Pope?
Hey, Larry, take two. Hey, Larry, que pasó? No, that's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was, Queen Dividicis Laurenti.
Oh, wait a minute. You back? The Pope is back?
Yes, sir. Queen Dividicis Laurenti.
And Pope, what is that? What is that?
You say, what do you say there, Larry?
What do you say there, Larry? Oh, okay.
Which is actually, Laurenti is Latin for Lawrence, because I didn't like the fact that Larry in Latin is still Larry. so I changed your name. I hope you don't mind that.
I don't mind, man. I don't mind. It sounded so beautiful. Don't you agree? Yeah. That's a little Earth, Wind, and Fire, montage. Hey, man, what's up, man? What's going on, baby? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling pretty doggone good.
Good, man. I see you got the new hat on. You're looking all spiffy. You got the over-the-ear headphones on today. Sir. Man, you doing good, brother. What's happening with you?
Yes, sir. Y'all better be glad I couldn't find my box of ascots, boy. Look here.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Not the ascots.
The ascots.
Hey,
yes,
man,
sir.
You'd have been on, a pope can't wear an ascot. I don't think a pope is allowed to wear an ascot, but you're the Pope of Soul, so you probably could wear one.
I decided in 2023,
I
maybe need to be a little bit more fashion forward.
Well, fashion forward, fashion outward, you come on out, you just come out of that box that you in, man. Fashion outward would be a good thing. Not forward, but outward. Outward.
Fashion outward.
Outward. Yeah, man. So what's going on with you, man? What's new? What's new in the Pope world? What's happening in Batagon? What's happening? Anything
movies,
new?
movies, and more movies.
Oh boy. So you've been movie binging over there in the Batagon, huh?
I've been movie binging, but I keep falling upon themes on occasion.
Like what?
Well, like one what's today? Tuesday. So I guess somewhere around, I don't know, somewhere between Wednesday and Friday.
Last week.
Yeah, I went on a biopic binge.
A biopic binge. Okay.
So I'm looking at the title, Unbreak My Heart, which is the life story of Toni Braxton. And I don't know if you know, but I'm a huge Toni Braxton fan from way back.
Okay.
Now, I've been avoiding these biopics where they use actors. It's like, does the actor sing? Or does the person come back and re-sing their songs for the actor to lip sync? I don't know. I always thought that they were just kind of like going to be fluff. And sure enough, I watched the beginning of Unbreak My Heart.
Yeah.
The Toni Braxton story. And I thought, just like I thought, fluff. But it was only fluffy for about 3 minutes.
Fluffy.
And I promise you, I don't know if it was because I was a fan, Toni Braxton.
Was it car chasing and killing?
No, there was no car chasing and killing.
Oh, okay.
She didn't even burn no dude's clothes or nothing, man. No. But it's a very intriguing story. And I was mesmerized. That's the word I want to use. I was mesmerized by the people that they used to play her sisters.
Okay.
Man, this one girl, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, okay? There's one girl that was playing Tamar Braxton. If you've seen Braxton Family Values, boy, that actress had her nailed, boy. So that was a good one. And then
who played Toni?
Who played Toni? Oh, I don't have the names memorized.
You mean you watched a whole documentary on Toni Braxton and you don't know who played Toni Braxton?
Well, I read the name, but
okay. All right. But they wasn't singing.
I still don't know that. I didn't investigate that. Like I said, that was just curiosity that I had.
Because, like in the movie Ray,
Yeah.
Jamie wanted to sing, and they said, no, that's okay, Jamie. We'll get Ray to sing Ray, and you just mimic Ray.
Okay, I never knew that. Question.
Yeah.
What about Cadillac Records?
I don't know. We ain't talking about Cadillac Records. I was talking about, Ray.
Talking about Ray.
Yeah. I don't know what happened in Cadillac Records. I mean, I don't know. There was a lot of people that can sing, so I don't know if they did sing.
Right.
There was a lot of people in that movie that could sing. So, just like, what was that? What's the story of Jennifer Holiday? What was that? When
Dreamgirls.
Yeah, Dreamgirls. And what you call it did she sang for real. The new Dreamgirls, when they remade it with Jamie Foxx and and what is her name?
Oh, Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson did the singing for real.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Hudson did the singing, and when she did Aretha Franklin story too, so she did some singing in that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, so that Jennifer Hudson was they put real singers in real positions, and I think also in that movie wasn't what's her name from Houston,
Well, Jennifer Holiday is from Houston.
Yeah. Jennifer Holiday is from Houston. Yeah, but we're not talking about Jennifer Holiday. We're talking about who played in the movie Dreamgirls.
In the remake.
Beyonce. Wasn't Beyonce in that?
No, Beyonce was in Cadillac Records.
Cadillac Records, yeah. She sang in Cadillac Records. She did sing, yes. Yeah, she did sing in Cadillac Records.
And she was doing her interpretation of Etta James.
Right. So she did some Etta, and then they had some Etta playing. So.
Right.
But yeah, that was some good stuff, man. That was good stuff. Speaking of records, I just got back from Memphis, Tennessee, man, where I recorded down at High Low Studios, and we did a long time coming for my, my next single. We just mixed Sorry down there, but we just recorded and finished Long Time Coming. And I got to tell you, man, High Low Studio in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah. Woo, Pete Matthews got that place dialed in, man. I mean, it's dialed in.
Yeah.
It's dialed in like a fine-tuned Formula One race car. I mean, it's dialed in, man. I mean, it's purring down there. I mean, it's just a fun place to record, man. A very fun place to record. And man, we had an issue with one of the background singers couldn't show up, right? And so we had this dilemma. And so we called this young lady, man, and people might know her. Her name is Kira Johnson. She was on American Idol.
Okay.
She lived 5 minutes away from the studio. She popped right open, man, got in the booth. Bam, 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 bam. I mean, she nailed every part, man. She sounded like 10. She reminded me of Miss Monet on background vocals, how Monet comes in and she just bam, 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 bam. Ain't no playing around. Let me get this done, because I'm on my lunch break from the post office and I got 30 minutes to do your record,
Speaking of doing records and projects,
yeah, man.
Aside from doing a new video for Larry Braggs, Blue Spectrum is also doing a album project for a smooth jazz artist out in LA. And so that's on the table. Looking forward to doing your video.
Well, we working on that. We're gonna get that together. People already know that, but that's gonna, that takes time to like come up with the concept of the video.
Absolutely.
Make sure the video is in, how they say, high fidelity. They said that, hey man, this is in high fidelity.
Also known as 4K.
High or hi-fi. Yeah, man, we've been working, man. It's been fun, man. It's been a lot going on, man. You know what I heard the other day, which I didn't know. What's my man Bruno Mars and them, man? They put it out again. They done it again, man. They redid Love Train from Confunction.
Yeah,
killed it. It's nice. I mean, it's cool. I mean, they did a great job, man. They kept the old school vibe on it, which is really cool. And and Stokely Carmichael has a new joint out, man. And
Really?
he sounds like he did this old 70s kind of stylistic kind of thing, man. Dale's kind of more stylistic kind of vibe on it, man. It's cool. I mean, the 70s are back, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what music does. Music just takes that turn and comes back.
Yeah.
Every 6 months we go back, man, because people know it's cool to go back 40 or 50 years. It's not cool to go back 20 years. You know,
No.
You grab something from anything from the 70s, man. You pull that vibe from the 70s, it's gold. Late 60s, 70s, you gold, man. Because I mean, it's just the music from that era was just timeless.
I noticed that
musicians were playing, man. They were playing from their soul and their heart, man. And oh man, it was just great music. It was just great music back then, man. It was just great music. I wish we would get. I'm liking that guys are getting back to that, man. And they're doing that thing, man, because it lets old cats come back alive and do some music. But people just got to realize, hey, it ain't the age, it's the music. Forget about how old a cat is. Just let them do the music, man.
Yep,
that's why I love Europe. That's why I love Europe. That's why I love Europe, man. Because they don't care. They love the real music, brother. They love it. So what else is going on with you, man? What else is going on?
Well, you never let me get through my whole Toni Braxton story, but that's okay.
Well,
I was engaged and I liked the movie all the way to the end. So then I felt guilty because I never bothered to watch the Jacksons and American Dream, the New Edition movie. Hell, I haven't even seen the movie about the Temptations because,
Phil,
what?
It's just blasphemy.
So I felt guilty, so I watched the Whitney Houston biopic.
Phil, you haven't seen the Temptations movie?
No.
You on the show with one of the Temptations, and you've never watched the Temptation movie?
I knew when it came out my mouth I was going to be in trouble.
Ain't nobody come see you, Otis.
Man, ain't that just the 5 heartbeats?
No, Phil, that's a whole nother movie. That's a completely different story.
I know it's a different movie.
That's based off the Dells.
Oh, really? I thought it was based off the Temptations.
It's based off the Dells.
Oh.
You haven't even watched the movie. What is wrong with you? I gotta check your black card. I gotta check your stamp. See where you at.
I had it around here a second ago.
Well, that's the problem. You ain't really. I gotta check your stamp. Are you a member of the NAACP?
I'm a member of the AARP.
Are you a card holding member of the NAACP?
I'm a card holding member of the AARP.
I ain't asking you about that, man. AARP. I ain't asking you about the AARP. I asked you about the NAACP.
Not the same thing, huh?
It ain't even close. See, that's the problem with you young folks. Can't tell y'all shit.
He talking to y'all.
Talking to you. Can't tell y'all shit. But
look, man,
that's okay. That's all right. We're gonna get you together, man.
I'm breaking down.
You haven't seen the New Edition story, the New Edition. You ain't seen that either?
Okay, we had this discussion before. I was there.
You were where?
I saw their story unfolding in front of me.
No.
When they came onto the scene.
No, don't try. Don't try that. Don't try that. Mm-hmm. You see, you trying to spin. You're trying to spin like them politician folk do. You trying to spin the story, Phil? No.
I'm trying.
You haven't seen the story, and that's just say you haven't seen it. Just say no, I haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, there you go. You ain't shit.
I like your hat though.
Thank you. I'm glad you do. You got to visit the museum too. You got to get to DC. All right?
It's on my bucket list.
Yeah, man. Don't put it on your bucket list. Just put it on your trip list. Bucket list means you're getting out of here. Don't do that. No, don't do that, man. Don't get busy traveling. That's all we got to do. Get busy traveling. Say, man, it's a few folks in trouble in the news. You know that, right?
Yeah, I was. Go ahead, man. I'm all ears, cause
it's a few folks in trouble, man.
In trouble.
That woman down in Georgia ain't playing, man. That district attorney, she ain't playing. She putting folks in jail. I mean, she putting them away, man. She come here, click. in jail. She ain't playing around.
District Attorney Fannie Willis.
Fannie Willis is putting folks on notice. She done told them, I'm coming to get you. And she putting folks in jail. Folks, they just wake up, don't even know they're in jail. They just wait, how I get here? Fannie.
Woo, man.
Fannie ain't playing, man. Have you seen the look in her eye? She got the look of a sniper.
Oh, yeah. You know, your vice president used to have that look.
Oh, Joe?
No, vice president, fool.
Joe used to be the vice president.
Okay, your current vice president.
Oh, you talking about, Kamala.
That's Miss Harris to you.
Yeah, Vice President Harris.
Boy, she used to have it when she was a prosecutor. She used to have that look in her eye like,
yeah,
I'm
man,
gonna get you.
Fannie got that look in her eye, man. She got the look of a sniper. She like a sniper that, a sniper can like wait in the tree.
Yeah.
For a month with no food, just drinking the sap out the tree to stay alive. Don't blink, don't sleep, and just wait for you to walk by.
She's down there. She's down there sitting on the bench or wherever they sit. Just sitting there, everybody leave to go home. Everybody has lunch. She just sitting there with
binoculars. Looking out the window. She got them high-end binoculars, man. She got somebody sitting at everybody's house. Let me know the minute he show up. Cause she using it's on site. She said, as soon as your presence has been established, it's on site. She locking you up. So people are down there in Georgia, man, they hiding, they running for the hills, man. They trying to get out of Fannie's way. She said, and you got to be tough when you got a name like Fannie.
With an I.
Yeah. Fannie.
F-I-N.
Like, who you got today? Fannie. Oh, you going to jail. As soon as they hear the name. Who prosecuting you? Fannie. Oh, man, you might as well gonna call your family. You ain't going back home. You going to jail. She ain't playing. Oh, yeah. Man. She ain't playing. Then we got we got folks running for president. That's a line. I think, and then Tim Scott, the brother down in South Carolina, he keep putting his toe in the water, acting like he gonna run.
Yeah, that's true.
Just to see if people gonna, support him. So he stick his toe in there and get it out just to see what happens. Yeah. To see what happens. But it's gonna be tough, man. But old Joe. Joe walking in battlefields. Joe stepping on landmines, and they ain't going off. Joe just doing, man, Joe a tough bird, man. Look, Joe was over there walking on landmines, just stepping on. He just click. Oh, don't worry about it. It'll be all right. That's Joe.
He like, if it goes off, it goes off.
Yeah, but Joe step on them and they keep going. He know what all of them is, man. He just tiptoeing around them. Oops, excuse me. He light on his feet. He always running to the podium.
I was gonna say he's an elder statesman.
Yeah.
So he's very light on his feet. I mean, he's And
people talking about he took a 10-hour train ride. Well, it ain't like he was driving. Yeah. He's sitting with his legs crossed in a comfortable seat on a train. Just sitting there sipping, coffee and drinking Kool-Aid. He probably had a couple of banana splits because I like that ice cream.
Oh yeah,
it's chocolate ice cream, and he just went to sleep. He take a lot of naps. He's 80 years old. He took a lot of naps, so he probably slept 7 of those 10 hours anyway.
Yep.
So I don't know what people talking about, man. Joe is Joe. Joe is Joe.
I like.
Hey Joe. Hey Joe, man. They should have, when they saw Joe, they should have started playing that song. Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand?
I mean, every president or president-elect or a candidate wants to cling to a song, want to have a song associated with them.
Joe Biden should be using Hey Joe. Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Going out and shoot old Putin.
Hey Joe, I heard you shot him.
I shot him. And I'm gone. Hey man, that's what's going on, man. Nothing going on in the sports world, man. Basketball is getting close to the playoffs, and it's getting ready for March Madness is getting ready, man. Where every college in America is gonna be fighting for that, title
Yeah.
of, NCAA champions.
Yeah.
So we're doing that, man. Them fellas in Memphis, they ain't gonna make it. They gonna get locked up. They gonna get locked up, man. So that's what's happening over there. But musically, man, music. I love that the music is coming back around to the 70s, bro. I love it.
Oh,
I love it. I love it, man. I still got a shot. I love it.
A shot.
Yeah, I still got a shot. I'm at number 3, on the charts, man. I came in another chart, so I'm doing well. Doing well, man. Get ready to drop this other single that's coming out. So I'm happy about that. Hey, for you folks that don't know, I'm going to be where I'm going to be. Big Berks Jazz Festival in April. I'm going to be out in Maryland toward the end of April. I'm going to be in San Antonio, Texas. That should be coming up in June. Look for me down there, man, playing. I got the Groove Line Horns playing with me on that show. Yeah.
I know this is going to sound like a dumb question, but and I know we talked about it. Am I on that gig?
Hey, man, what you trying to do? Put me on the spot right now?
No, not at all.
Okay, then why are you asking me that right now? Because that's putting me on the spot if you asking me about if you're on the gig.
Okay, never mind. My bad.
Are you supposed to be on the gig?
Man, look, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here today.
Okay, then we ain't gonna worry about it. Anyway, and I'm playing in, it's somewhere in Virginia, man. It's Aberdeen, not Aberdeen. I gotta look at the schedule. I just found out. On my birthday, July 15th, playing a festival in Virginia. So looking forward to that, man. So we rolling, bro. We're rolling. We're going to Charlotte, North Carolina. We're gonna be up there. Woo. Oh yeah, man. Going to Chicago, man. With my hometown, Chicago, man. We're looking forward to getting Chicago, playing Chicago this year. Also, man, I may be going to Jakarta, Indonesia, to do a gig, man, in June. So I'm looking forward to that. If that's
that's a form of karate, right? Jakarta?
Jakarta is not a form of karate. I don't know where you got that from. Who told you that?
Just the way it sounded to me.
Jakarta?
Sounded like a form of martial arts.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the views and opinions of the Pope is not necessarily the views and opinions of the Old Soul Club, which is sponsored by Larry Bragg's Coffee. That's smooth and soulful roast. And also by Blue Spectrum, who's now combined with Blue Boy Music and CR Spectrum Productions have become Blue Spectrums. When you positively, absolutely got to have your done the right way. It's Blue Spectrum on the video tip. Also, man, don't forget the Larry Bragg's brand new website is up and running. Please go check that out. LarryBraggsMusic.org. Check it out. Please look at the webpage and do me a favor. Please go to the foundation page, Mo Center Music Foundation. Click the link. You can't miss it. It's on every page. Click the link and make a donation. No donation is too small. $100,000. No donation is too small for anybody to achieve the goal that we're trying to achieve, because we're trying to help, offset some costs for some underprivileged families to send their kids to college. That's what we try to do here. And that's what it's all about, man. Service and giving back and trying to make things happen, brother. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do.
Yeah. And don't forget to check out Blue Boy Music. Also, man, check it out. Check it out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, man.
So
I'm not wearing the Invictus watch today.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that you love them.
I love the Invictus watches, man. But I'm not wearing one today. So I don't have an Invictus watch to show you today. We're
okay.
still waiting on it. But listen, check out the merchandise page on the Larry Braggs music.org webpage. And there's some great merchandise on there, man, for you to purchase. We got some brand new cigar cases that's on there now. We still have t-shirts, we have keychains. And please don't forget, you can join the Old Soul Club and you can get a keychain as a member. That's one of our gifts to you as a member. Also, man, we got hats, we got t-shirts, we got all kinds of stuff. So please check that out. Go on the page, man. Please buy us out. Buy us out of merchandise so we have to make more. All right? Because, we got these minions that's making this merchandise for us. We need to keep it going. Hobbits, that's what we got. Hobbits.
I don't think they like being called hobbits, man. I think minions is the more politically correct word. Minions.
But they're hobbits.
But that's like calling little people midgets and dwarves.
No, it's not, because a hobbit is a fictitious character.
So are dwarves and midgets. They're fairy tale creatures, right?
We're gonna stop right now
before
you go down a rabbit hole that you can't get out of.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Get out of there.
We're gonna stop at minions.
Hobbits.
Minions.
Duck
season.
So, man, I gotta send a shout out to my boy, man, Lenny Harris's mother. Lenny Harris' mother, man, I think she's like, I'm not gonna say how old she is because that could be wrong. But his mother loves my music and she loves the show. And I just want to say to her, hello, to her, I want to say hello to all her friends. They listen to Larry Braggs every Tuesday. She be putting that song on. She go like, Lenny, come here, baby. Put that boy on. Put that singing boy on.
Look, ladies.
Right.
I was hoping the opportunity would come up. That's the only reason I have on this hat. Ladies. You took the ball cap at a woman and she
right, man.
She don't really see that as romantic, and you certainly can't tip a beanie. So this is it.
That's it, man. Ladies. You looking dapper, brother. You looking real dapper today.
Well, thank you, sir. Well, thank you.
Where'd you get that hat?
This hat was a birthday gift to me from a good friend of mine by the name of Don Aloysius Schaefer.
There you go, man. Happy birthday to you, whenever that was that you got that hat.
Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Yeah, man, but his mother loves the show. She loves Larry Bragg. And he go like, ooh, he a star. You know him? Lenny, you talk to him? That's so funny, man. That's funny, man. She loves watching the Tower of Power 40th anniversary concert.
Me too.
Loves that. She loves that, man. So I'm so happy, man, because Lenny lives in the country. Lenny a country boy.
Oh, yeah.
Lenny lives in the country of I don't know if he on the Maryland side or Virginia side, but he in the country back there, man. But listen, there's a place that I gotta go to that's out there, man, in Virginia or Maryland. It's called Lamont's.
Okay.
Now let me tell you about Lamont's. Lamont's is the last surviving juke joint.
Ooh.
Lamont's, man. Lamont's, I hear, is the place to be on Sunday after church.
Man, it ain't true unless there's a upright piano in there and it's slightly out of tune.
Look at, man, it's Lamont's, baby. Lamont cook food outside in front of the building. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you get your plate out front, right?
Yeah, that's somebody that's confident about their food when they cook it out front.
Lamont has a screen door. Lamont just got real bathrooms in them. They used to have a trough with just ice in it.
Oh,
I'm talking about Lamont juke joint, man. But it's packed. I mean, they have dignitaries in there, governors, senators, all kinds of people go to Lamont, man. Lamont is the place to be. So you got to visit Lamont if you are anywhere close to DC or Baltimore or just in Maryland, you have to find your way to Lamont. Ask somebody to take you to Lamont. Lamont's got double fried, triple fried, quadruple fried chicken. Now, I don't know how you do that, Phil, because I thought I'd do fried. It's already just fried, but somehow Lamont has figured out how to quadruple fry the chicken.
Wow.
And Lamont, they give you the cup to buy drinks, cup about that big, They don't give you you ain't getting no red Solo cup at Lamont. Lamont like, hey, man, hey, look here. Look here, this is what you get.
So you're here for the food, you ain't here for the drink.
Now you sip on that, then come get you another one, Lamont, man. So I'm looking forward to visiting Lamont. The next time I'm out there, I'm gonna get Lenny to take me to Lamont, man, because I hear Lamont's a place to be, man. So Lamont, get ready, man. Your boy LB coming. I'm coming, man. I'm coming to get my drink and my quadruple fried chicken,
Hey, man, speaking of parents who love you, I played the final mixed and mastered version of Sorry.
For the Deacon?
For the Deacon. I said, we just wanted you to know that music is in good hands. And he said, yep, I really liked it. I don't know why. I just wanted to get him animated, but he was like, yep, I really liked it.
He's probably going, that boy stole my licks.
Look, he laughed when I told him that.
Yeah.
The whole end of the song is all. And what did I tell you he was going to say?
What
did I tell you? He said, oh, man, that's just stuff that I stole from Jackie.
From Jackie Wilson?
Yeah.
So we do, man. We don't steal it. We just borrow it for a little while.
Just borrow it for a little while, take it out for a spin.
Mm-hmm. And, get it back. If we like it, we keep it. If not, hey, you can have that back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Because if their day was anything like our day, boy, the bands that tried to emulate the business.
Oh, yeah. Well, they still trying to do that.
When they weren't happening, the band and members of the band let them know in no uncertain terms, hey, man, y'all might need to go on ahead and take Earth, Wind, and Fire out y'all repertoire. If you ain't got no horns, that's cool. But if you ain't got a keyboard player that's not serious and dedicated to horns, look here, man, when you play in a cover band and you play any Earth, Wind, and Fire and you don't have a horn section, if you got more than one keyboard player, that one keyboard player on the right, on the left. No, I'm confused. That's looking right.
It doesn't matter where he is.
That other keyboard player.
There you go.
Yeah, he ain't playing nothing through that whole medley but horns.
Well, that's his job. He's what we call the auxiliary keyboard player.
That's the gig.
Right, that's the gig. But nothing beats live horns. I don't care how you cut it, man.
Nothing beats
a nice, crisp, tight horn section. Everybody can't be Tower of Power. Everybody can't be the Horny Horns. Everybody can't be the Memphis Horns. Which, speaking of Memphis Horns, everybody can't be the Earth, Wind, Fire Horns. But on my new record, man, the new Memphis Horns, because all the original Memphis Horn members, they've passed on. They playing in that big horn section in the sky, But the new Memphis Horns, I call them, that's playing on my record, man, they are killing, man. They play every horn, man. They just play the horns. They come in and they do the gig. They play well together. And that's the key. People don't realize, excuse me, like these young cats today, man, everybody wants to be a solo artist, but they don't know how to play in a section because everybody's trying to show out in the section instead of playing tight in the section. Usually the lead trumpet player is setting the tone for the rest of the section, whether it's 3 or 5 or 4, or if it's a jazz ensemble. Everybody's playing off that lead trumpet player. It's his job to set the tone and set the how that section is going to play. Whether they're going to play loose or they're going to play real tight, because they're all playing off him, because that trumpet is ringing through everything. So that, and that was the Tower of Power whole concept, man. Mick Gillette. You know,
Oh,
he
yeah.
set that tone, man, because he was right there. And then that, you know, that's even too loose right there. Him and you know, Greg Adams on second horn, second trumpet, and
Yeah.
you know, Doc Emilio. Oh man, you know, and then they had you know, in the beginning it was Skip Mesquite, you know. So hey man, that was the Howard horns were tight, man. They was as they say, asshole tight.
Is that what they say?
As they said. You don't want your asshole loose, do you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the terms and phrases that have currently been used by L. Boogie Braggs are not sanctioned, used, or approved of by the Old Soul Club.
Okay, booted tight. They booted tight. Is that better?
Yes. Well, we might as well just go over all of them.
Okay.
Were they funkier than goat cheese?
Oh man, they funky now. Well, funky gonna be funky, you know. Funky gonna funky, you know.
Okay,
Funky gonna funky, but
your
you know,
turn.
but it just depends on if you want to swing or you want to be tight. Because like the Basie band, nobody swung like the Count Basie orchestra.
Right.
Nobody. Duke Ellington band didn't swing like Basie. You know, Basie just kind of like they had a swing to them. They were loose, but they were tight, but they had that swing to them, man. They had that, hey man, hey, listen, man, we swanging, you know.
And then
and just a little history lesson.
Then there was Cab Calloway.
But that was a different vibe, you know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that was a different vibe. That was a whole nother era right there. They were like getting it in, you know. But nobody swang like Basie.
Nobody. We're gonna have
my fraternity brother, Count Basie. Root.
You know what, man? Some of everybody been in your fraternity.
Not been in, is in.
Man, some of everybody is in y'all's fraternity.
Yeah, that's right. Don't say there ain't no such thing as was. unless we kick you out, because you can be kicked out. You can be tossed up out of here for foolishness, you know.
Yeah, the only time y'all let any of them go is when they going up to the Omega chapter.
Well, yeah, but then they still in. They just in the Omega chapter, you know.
I don't know why I have a hard time saying that.
I don't know. It's Omega chapter.
Yeah, you know, it's very sweet. It's very
sweet, man. It's very sweet, man. We know we try to do a lot of service, man. The whole Divine Nine organization, which is all of the Black Greek letter organizations, they do a fine job of service and uplift and just doing great things in the community and to help children and help families, and just it's something that we've done, man, ever since, you know, the organizations have been in existence. All of them, you know, we all have our own, you know, things that we do individually, but when it's time for everybody to come together, we come together and serve and get out the vote and make sure things happen. And that's what it's supposed to be. That's how it is. You know, there's other organizations too, man, but the Divine Nine is the Black letter Greek organizations that come out of the undergraduate universities. And then they go into the grad chapters after they leave the undergraduate universities. Right. And they continue with that service in the communities. And that's what it's all about, the service. So that's that. That's my spiel on that.
I love that almost each episode we're able to talk about and bring to light the continuing heritage of.
Well, we're still in Black History Month now.
Yeah. But I was reading something. And I wish I could recall what it was. I should have pulled up. Here we go. Whoopi Goldberg and Burglar. Oh man, you got some of that Africa shit. That's right on, man. Embedded bottom.
Yeah, man. So, hey, man, what's happening in Black History Month? What's happening? Anything new? Anything good on?
Man, we had
a march down here, you know.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I kind of fell out of the whole Austin social scene. So
we had a march on the AP African American history classes, we marched down here in Florida, Tallahassee.
Oh yeah.
But Reverend Al was down there with everybody, man, marching down in Tallahassee, man, because they. I went over this last week, man. And I don't want to get back into it again, but it's just so important that people are trying to, obscure Black history,
Yeah,
and make it disappear from history and just tell history any kind of way they want to from their own perspective without just telling the truth,
Oh
and
yeah,
that's what
you
we've
got
been
deep
doing.
last week. Yeah.
You got these AP classes, man, and and have the College Council of AP classes, man. They're trying to do things in a way that is politically correct so they don't hurt anybody's feelings. But what they're doing is they're doing a disservice to the students. The students are the most important part, because as they continue to get older, more students get older, we're going to have a whole nother, a generation of kids. And the generations are going to get mixed and mixed and mixed and mixed and mixed and mixed. It's not going to stop. So you might as well, and that's what they're afraid of, that this history is going to take over. Well, it's not going to take over. It's just telling the truth. You can always have an option of what you want to do, but at least tell the truth about what happened. And that's the most important part, because history cannot be defined in a month. It just can't. I saw the NAACP awards the other night, and Samuel Jackson, he got in the NAACP awards. It was funny because he was talking about his life and his works and his works and being an activist and all that, but he did not tell the story of when he was at Morehouse University and he kidnapped Martin Luther King Sr.
Yeah,
that story did not come out. I was cracking up. I was waiting on him.
Great.
I was waiting on him to tell that story, and he did not tell the story of that. If you guys don't know the story and you want to hear it, go back to our early episodes of the Old Soul Club, and I told that story about, Samuel Jackson kidnapping, Martin Luther King Sr. in a sit-in on the campus of Morehouse University. So go check that out. We won't get into it today, but it's pretty cool, pretty funny at the same time. But he does not talk about that story that much, but it's a great story. So check that out.
Amazingly, I think we learned that story from the first lady of funk rock, Miss Joyce Kennedy.
Yes, we did. Joyce Kennedy. If you check out that episode with Joyce Kennedy, you will learn that story about Samuel L. Jackson. If you check out our episode with Joyce Kennedy on there, she tells that story. It's an amazing story. How he kidnapped Martin Luther King Jr.'s daddy and had to let him out of a window. It's a great story, man. It's amazing. It is. Nobody knows that about Samuel L. Jackson. He was an activist even back then in college, 19, 20 years old, getting it in at Morehouse. So that's great. That's great, man. What else is going on, man? Black History Month.
I think I'm tracking it down.
So while you do that, I'm going to tell you about Seldon Cole Jr., who used to always have a Black History Month story,
Yeah, story and theme song for his.
Right. No, don't you stop. I'm gonna tell us. You just keep doing what you're doing. He would tell stuff like Boogaloo Johnson and all this type of stuff. He would put these on his cell phone every week. Seldon Cole would have this moment in Black history, and it wouldn't be the Black history that you were used to hearing. It was Seldon Cole's spin on Black History Month. So that's all I'm saying. So if you get a chance, call Seldon Cole phone, and there should be a Black History moment message on his phone.
What was the guy's name again?
Boogaloo Johnson.
Boogaloo Johnson, Hucklebuck
Nate,
Jackson.
Yeah, Nate Bird Walton, all kinds of stuff. They all had nicknames,
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but it was great moments in Black history by Seldon Cole. He had drums going. Oh my God. Yeah, man. So it was but back to this historical Black universities. Are we any closer to the truth?
No, we're not.
So we're gonna just put this on the back burner.
On the back burner, and I will
for next week.
Yeah, I will publish a retraction and or correction.
Yeah,
and possibly an apology.
It ain't a retraction; it's a correction.
I will issue a correction.
It's just the truth.
The truth.
The facts. Just the facts, Jack. Just the facts.
I had the chance to put my the more you know.
Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts.
This way.
Just facts, ma'am. Just the facts. Just the facts.
Just facts, man.
Hey, I'm still waiting on my I haven't got back. The Yeti people haven't got back to me yet,
Yeah.
And I haven't heard yet from the Invictus folks. So I'm waiting on them to get back to me. And wait a minute. Somebody is sending me a text message, but I know, let me see if they're giving me some factual information about what you're talking about.
Oh man, so I'm gonna be.
There's a message coming through right now. About your information, and they said hell no. But we can. We're gonna check it anyway. We're gonna check it. All right. Hey, look, man. Look, we're gonna have to get out of here, man, because we've been talking for a while, and we gotta let people get to that. Wait a minute, they're checking it again. They said double hell no.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time for us to go.
It's time for us to get out of here, man. It's the Old Soul Club. Once again, we want to thank you guys for watching. Hey, please tell your friends, hit that like button, check us out. Just follow us, man. Please go to LarryBraggsMusic.org. Check out the website. Check out the new, my song is number 3 right now for crying out loud on the UK charts, T-Rex. Also, we just dropped in on the new soul chart, man. And we just moved up from 22 to like 20, I think 20 or 19. So it's moving up the chart. We got a new single coming out pretty soon, Sorry. And right after that, man, we got a new single after that, which is Long Time Coming. And then we're going to put out the rest of the record. So, guys, please stay tuned for that. It's hot, man. It's hot. Go down there and check out everything, bro. We love you. We're going to see you guys next time. In the meantime, hey, y'all be safe. Keep doing things for each other. Keep being respectable. Respectable. That's the word. Keep being respectable to folks, man. Do something kind for everybody. This is do something kind for everybody month too, man. Find somebody and just do something just because you want to say I love you, just for some uplift. Just do it from the heart. Don't worry about getting anything back from it. Just do it. Hey, we're going to see you guys next time. Hey, man, say good night, John Boy.
Good night, John Boy.
Hey, we out of here from the Old Soul Club. Rude to the Good Brothers. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Tip is future.